Hello, welcome to Dee's Veggie-tales, which is a vegetarian cooking channel. My name is Deidre, and if this is your first time joining me, welcome. If not, welcome back. Well, I'm going to do a recipe. I have a recipe for fresh baked vegan cinnamon rolls. I love cinnamon rolls, so stay tuned. First, you're going to warm up 1 1/4 cup of almond milk. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of white sugar and 2 1/4 teaspoons of active yeast. You're going to mix it and set it to the side until a foam develops on top of it for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to start making the dough. You're going to add 1/4 cup of sugar to the yeast mixture, 1/4 cup of melted plant butter. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm going to measure out 3 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour in a bowl. I'm going to add the yeast mixture to the flour and stir. Mix it real good. I'm preparing a flour surface to knead the dough. This method you can do for about 3 to 5 minutes. Grease a bowl with plant butter and place dough in bowl and cover with wax paper. It should double in size after it rises. Okay, once your dough have risen, I let this probably rise about an hour, hour and a half. Just punch it out. Then we're gonna roll it out. And probably into like a rectangle shape. I'm doing this right on my counter. Get it as close as you can to a rectangle shape. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some filling for this. This is a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, organic. You can use regular brown sugar. I'm gonna put some cinnamon in here. This is Ceylon cinnamon. You can use ground cinnamon. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons in here. And I'm just gonna mix this up, and this is for the filling. Set that to the side for right now. Now I'm gonna just brush this with butter. Soft butter that I let melt. This also is a plant-based butter. You can just brush this over the dough. I'm gonna sprinkle the cinnamon and brown sugar mixture over it. All right, I'm getting ready to roll this. So you take it from this end, and you just take your time. One thing about it, even when you're rolling it out, it doesn't have to be perfect. Do your best. Now I'm gonna cut it. You can use a sharp knife. Let me put some little slits in it, or where I want to cut it at. Let's put a slit right here. Let's put a slit right here. Let's put 2 slits here. You're gonna cut it like this. And you're gonna put it in a lined dish with parchment paper. As you put them in the dish, leave some space between them. I'm gonna cover this with some plastic wrap and let it sit for another hour or so. And give it its last rise so it can rise again. Now you can see how this has rised. Look at that. This how it should look. Now I'm getting ready to put it into a 350 degree preheated oven, and I'm going to cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes. This here is how it should look. I let it bake in the oven probably about 35 minutes, a golden brown top. Now I'm going to mix up some icing on it as this is cooling a little bit. Let it get warm. Then I'm going to put some icing on it. Okay, you need 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar or powdered sugar. I sifted this, that's why it's so powdery here. You need a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and I'm going to start off with 2 tablespoons of almond milk. I have about 4 tablespoons of milk measured out. I think that's coming out pretty good. You can add a little bit more milk to it, almond milk, if you want it thinned out a little bit. But I think I want it probably about right there. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and put some of this on the cinnamon rolls. You see some of the corners want to stand out a little bit more. This is just a simple icing. Look at that. Fresh, homemade, vegan cinnamon rolls. You don't have to be intimidated by this. I used to be intimidated to make cinnamon rolls. I say the one thing is it's an easy recipe, but it's not a quick recipe. You have to put in a couple hours on this. Look at here. That looks really good.